Where it is. So, there we are. You're live, Doc.
It's not doing anything yet, though, right?
Yeah, it is. It's live right now. You're live, Doc.
It's not doing anything yet, though, right?
Yeah, it is. It's live right now. You're live, Doc.
Hey, Amy.
Watching now. How can this thing? Where gets our chat?
No. Asked her, did she see anything? Like,
Should go on to link.
where does she go to link it in, though?
Follow that link on our Facebook page. Brother. Oh, I guess we'll see the chat right here. Alright, guys. Hey, this is our first episode. We'd like to welcome you to our channel, Two Guys and a Still. This right here is the Doctor of Moonshine, David Friedenberg, and I'm Don Smith, the owner of South Mountain Distilling. Me and Doc's been working together on this place for over a year and a half now, and it's been a challenge, and it's had its ups and downs.
We've been ironing the problems out of it for 2 years now.
Yeah, going on 2 years, and yeah, we want to share with you everything that we've done, and kind of walk you through some of the good, the bad, and the ugly that we've went through. And this week we're going to take you back to the beginning and talk about what we went through to get to this point.
Floods.
Yeah, that was one of the things. You know, when we went and got our steel, you know, was when the Mississippi was flooding, and we just happened to be going through there that night, that day, and that night. It was wild. Why don't you describe a little bit of it, Doc?
It was scary. We'd heard about all the stuff on national TV, so we decided to take off because we'd already had a schedule set. We took off. We got there. The barges were out of the river. They were everywhere. We said, well, we better get in there and get Bessie, the old steel, and get back out of there. And that's what we did. We went all the way to Missouri through the floods, and Bessie came home with us in the back. We went across how many state lines?
I think it was 5 state lines.
5 state lines.
Yeah. There was a bunch of deer. Remember the deer that was all dead?
Everywhere.
It was, you know, I know there's a lot of people hunting right now, but there was a bunch of dead deer.
There was
from
about
the
that
floods.
much of the road that we drove on.
Yeah, they were putting boats in. Remember, they were putting boats in to try to find things.
And we were gonna stay there.
Yeah.
But that changed as soon as we saw going across that bridge.
We didn't know if we were going to be able to make it across back, and we started that morning like at 5 o'clock in the morning, and we went all the way to Jim's in a little town called Williamsville, Missouri, and we went straight there and spent how many hours? Well, we did a test run, and that took 6-7 hours there, and then loaded it up and headed back, and we made it like in 26 hours or something. It was a pretty cool trip though, but we hope we're going to work on the bugs on this thing and try to keep y'all engaged and liking our channel. We got
a lot of stuff coming up here at South Mountain Distilling Company. We're going to do some invite some of the local talent. We're going to do some live shows and really let the community know how much we're behind them as much as they've been behind us.
That's true. Well, we'd like to share with you a little picture of our mascot. We call her Penny, but her name's Copper Penny. And there you can kind of see her when she was
Penny's mama.
Yeah, Penny's mama, my wife, co-owner of South Mountain Distilling. She's walking around here somewhere. Yeah, Copper Penny, y'all can come by. We're pet friendly. You know, you can bring your dog in, let her play with ours, and you know, come by and see us and introduce yourself. And a couple other things we want to talk about is when we did our first batch, you know, we had a little 13-gallon still, and you know,
6 cooks.
Yeah, we had about 6 cooks in the kitchen, and you know, nobody's perfect. Our first batch, we did scorch it. We had a bunch of people.
Still some of it back there on the wall.
Yeah, we wanted to keep it. We kept all our tests just to kind of, you know, show us where we came from. And here's a little video of Doc doing a little mixing of the mash.
Very technical.
What's that song, Poor Boy? I believe he broke into the...
I got a raise that day, as you see. I was on the ladder.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Doc's second batch of liquor.
When we were making that mash.
First one here in Burke County.
To distill it, but when we were making that mash, me and a couple of my friends were making it.
Legal.
We had grits all over.
There's Captain Jack, Jim Smith.
Yeah. Well, dead air. So behind us is our still, our 3-plate column still.
Bessie Smith.
Yeah, we named her after my grandma, the old Bessie. She's a good still. This is the still that we went and picked up in Missouri, and it's a 3-plate column still, and it's making some good products for us. And yeah, we're getting ready to go to Wilkesboro, North Wilkesboro this Saturday to the Prohibition Moonshine Festival up there, and we invite y'all to come out. This is going to be our first time being at an event where our product is going to be judged, and it's judged by the public. So, you know, we invite.
And it's Moonshine, and the Doctor of Moonshine will be there.
That's right. And there's something we're doing right with our moonshine. The Jasper Shine, we hooked up with Chad Triplett, and we're making a good product named after his grandfather, Jasper Triplett, from a little town called Darby in Wilkes County. So we're kind of taking our spirits back to Wilkes County this weekend. I hear there's going to be a lot of hot rods and cars and music, yeah, and moonshine. There's going to be some other distilleries there: Copper Barrel, Kyle Family, Old Nick Williams, South Mountain Distilling. I think there's going to be some beer people up there, and think it's going to be a good event for everybody.
They say that's where the moonshine started, was Wilkesboro area.
That's what they
say.
They get the claim moonshine capital.
What do they say in Missouri about Kentucky Oak?
Yeah, but we claim shine country around here, and there's a lot of history of shining. Goes all the way back, to the beginning in Burke County, just like in Wilkes County. So y'all come out and see us at the Prohibition Hot Rod Moonshine Festival.
Yes, we both had relatives that spent time in jail for making liquor.
That's true. Yeah. And while we're mentioning relatives, let's get down and show them my great uncle Clyde Hudson.
Clyde Hudson.
Yeah, right here is my great uncle Clyde Hudson. He's one of the ones on my grandmother's side that I get some of my distilling from. There's stories of him and my grandma when they were like 12 years old. Younger than 12, when they followed my great grandfather Ben to his still site, and he caught him. And when they got out to the still site, he caught them, and he put one on one ridge and one on the other ridge, watching for the revenuers. And that's something, back that many years ago, that they would do that, carrying all that sugar up the mountain. That was amazing that people did that. I can only imagine.
If he had a beard, he'd be as famous as me.
Well, I know you get comments about that quite often. You look alike.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, that's right.
Santa Claus of moonshine.
We're going to have to come up with something.
Christmas, I'm going to be Santa Claus of moonshine.
Yeah. We'll have to pop something else for you.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but the building behind you that you're looking at, man, it was a job getting this place in shape, wasn't it?
Started in the summer, 120 degrees in here.
Yeah. There's about 2 inches of lint all on this place, and
then it went into winter.
Yeah.
And it was freezing.
Yeah.
And then Rutherford College helped us out with some central heat and air. Thank you, Rutherford College.
Yeah, sure did. Yeah, and we brought a lot of history with us to this place. We tore down my grandfather and grandmother's old barn and brought it, and we made the bar out of it. We brought some other things. I got some old steel pieces that from my grandfather's steel that we're going to put on display, and we got old Jasper triplets, part of his old last steel side, in here, and we'd like to see everybody,
stop by and see it, because you'll never believe how rough it was back then, but we've got it right here in the South Mountain Distilling Co.
Yeah, exactly. And we enjoy making these spirits, and it's not just for our own satisfaction. We're trying to make products that people really will enjoy for a long period of time, and we put in the hours. We do.
Grain to glass.
Yeah. And sometimes we're here from 8 in the morning till 2 or 3 at night, and it's a lot, but we enjoy doing it, and we're trying to come up with a product that people really, like to make, to enjoy, and get to. Somebody was pulling up in the parking lot. Sorry about that, but we got our Jasper Shine. Our first product was Table Rock rum. We kind of got a little spoiled on our Table Rock rum. It's so easy. It's cane sugar and molasses and some water and some yeast. We started with that because that's what we made.
Thank you, customers. You kept buying it, so we'll still keep making it.
That's right. But it takes about 3.5 days to ferment. There's no solids in it, so it makes it real easy on us.
Cook it.
Yeah. And, we get the most out of it because you can up your alcohol by adding more sugar. And it just really ferments really well, and
Pirates would have loved us.
oh yeah, they would have. And you know, when you get spoiled on something like that, you know, that was our first several batches was the rum, and then
No grits all over the wall.
But then when we did move to the grain, we ran into some issues. You know, our mash tun, we was doing it like we were doing for the 13-gallon still, with a little mixer, you know.
And we had everything already to work all the problems out.
Our mash tun was already set up when we got it, and we kind of thought we were going to convert it to high-speed mixing.
High speed is not the way to go.
No, and
slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, and it works out really good now. But there was some times where we had some clogs and some explosions. I think it both got us both once
Wart
each.
chiller jammed up.
Oh man, yeah. There were some times where, I'd say, Doc, you better get away from that. And sure enough,
lines would blow
off because it was so thick. And there was a lot of bugs that we had to get worked out, and we're going to share some of that with you guys on this show. And making some mashes, doing the fermentations, and running old Bessie here. And this is our first episode. We're only going to get better, and we want y'all to enjoy it. Something to do on a rainy day like today.
Definitely stay tuned for all upcoming events from South Mountain Distilling Company.
We are in the process of getting nominations for the best distillery in the state of North Carolina. Did you see that post, Dog?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, we're trying to get nominations. I think a lot of you guys have already done it, and we appreciate it. And we want to share a little clip with you that WRAL out of Raleigh, North Carolina, came up and did a little video on us. And
Scott Mason.
Scott Mason with the Tar Heel Traveler. Yeah, that was a good. It's helped us. We got a lot of customers out of it, and we want to really pay them back a little bit by highlighting their video. And here it is.
We have got a lot of rich heritage in our mountains, and tonight the Tar Heel Traveler offers an example.
We find Scott Mason in Burke County with a man making moonshine, just like his family did before him.
There's something to be said for tradition, and here in Burke County, tradition continues, with one exception. The moonshine is legal. The guitar sings and the liquor dances. And yeah, it kicks.
Ours is 101 proof.
That'll make your eyeballs water.
We call it Bessie's Eyeballs.
Bessie is the name of the still.
Is old Bessie pretty reliable? The best there is.
Watch that poor boy go. Oh, look at it go.
Cane sugar, molasses, and water.
And eventually, alcohol.
Don't drink it all night.
Or in Shine Country, good buddy. Land of moonshine, bootleggers, and back roads.
My family settled here in the late 1700s.
The last 4 generations of his family made moonshine.
When you lived in the mountains, you didn't have much resources.
Times have changed. The level of living has risen. Oh, but you don't want to put a plug on your past. Why not let it shine?
Yeah, it's part of this area's history. If you do away with history, you don't have anything to look back at.
So he and Bessie are looking forward.
It felt natural.
To open South Mountain Distilling Company in the little town of Rutherford College. Felt natural to carry on tradition, the trade of the mountain old-timers. His ancestors.
My grandfather got caught once with my great-uncle.
That poor boy ain't got him no dough.
It's not quite the same old song, right, Bessie?
Baby, this is right.
These days, the moonshine is legal.
I've always wanted to do things the right way and not take a chance and getting put in jail.
What do you think your ancestors would say?
My great-uncle thinks it's cool.
He might even think it's tasty.
It's turning the sugars into alcohol right now.
Don has turned the old bootlegging into a dignified business.
In my business plan, I'm looking at a 300-mile radius.
A business plan for Moonshine? No, it's not the same old song.
It's moonshine night.
But it still has the same kick.
We was drinking in Mama's front yard.
South Mountain Distilling Company not only makes moonshine, but also whiskey and rum.
And we're back. That was a great little segment they did on us. We appreciate Tar Heel Traveler, WRAL, coming up here to Burke County, Rutherford College, doing that little shoot for us. And we hope to win that little competition they're having. It would
Gotta
be
give
nice.
that cameraman some credit.
Yeah, he did some good shots, and we appreciate it. We really do. And a few other little things that we got. Oh, here's one from a little from the Rutherford College festival, where a guy
from the horse's
mouth. Yeah.
Well, Horse, what do you think?
Absolutely smooth all the way through the end. There's no bite at the end. It's nice and smooth all the way through the taste. Excellent.
Thank you.
That was straight from the horse's mouth, wasn't it, dog?
Oh, yes, it was. What a
Nobody can deny that one. Yeah, but everybody seems to be liking our products. There's something with the Jasper Shine that we're doing right. We haven't, we think it's our still that's producing these good quality spirits. We just came out a couple weeks ago, with our Sinister whiskey. It's getting out there a little bit more and more each week. We're going to be hitting the road here in the next week or so, getting out to ABC stores, bars, clubs, restaurants. We want to hear from you guys. We got a lot of merchandise that we can help to promote our brands in your business, and we would like to hear from you. There is a couple that we would like to thank. What's the one you picked up in Morganton?
The Downtown Sports Bar.
Yeah.
Lawrence and Lawrence. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And then I know 100 Main in Valdez is carrying our products. It's hard for us to know unless you guys let us know that you're carrying our products.
Yeah, we'd love to come visit you and let you know we're on your team.
Yeah. I mean, we get to track the ABC stores, but we don't get to necessarily track the bars and restaurants that carry our products. We'd like to hear from you guys. Let us know how it's doing, what we can do to help make it better, and look forward to working with a lot of bars and restaurants and with our products. And we're excited about our business, and we're excited to get out there and meet everybody.
We're going to be on the road here next week, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. So tune in next week, and join us as we go through this journey with us. And we hope it's enjoyable for you. And we're going to try to give you a little education, a little humor. Might even get Doc over here on the guitar, just like in the video. Who knows? But y'all check us out, and we'll post the next airing in the next day or two.
Some other folks who want to thank all the ABC stores that have jumped behind us. Man,
Definitely.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
And if you need anything from us, Lenore ABC had us in the store the other day, and it was so great to meet the people right there purchasing our product. We signed a lot of bottles, autographs.
Yeah.
And News Herald.
Yep.
Paulette and
Lisa Wild.
Lisa.
They've been really good to us, doing articles about us and stuff, a lot of photos and stuff. So we appreciate them, the News Herald as well. And, you know, we just got on the radio. We're going to be doing some spots on 96.5 in this area, Burke County, Lenoir, Catawba County. So be listening for our spots there too, and y'all tune in and watch us grow. Thank you.
Thank you.